Okay, so this is a pretty good exercise for articles, you know, a, an, the, or no article. And you can see the URL at the top there. So please do visit and have a go at the test if you want to. The website actually has a lot of exercises on articles, lots and lots and lots, not only this one. So let's discuss some of these answers, and each time you've got no article, a, an or the to choose from. Every single answer is the same. So do we say I need egg for this recipe but we're out, or I need an egg for this recipe but we're out, or I need the egg for this recipe but we're out? Well, the simple answer is you can use all three, but they have different meanings. They do have different meanings. And if we mean one egg, we definitely need to say an. And most of the time we do mean one egg. But if you're not actually sure how many eggs you need, then you might say I need egg for this recipe. You might say that and use it uncountably. You know, I would argue that you could use egg uncountable because it's an ingredient. And when it's being used in that kind of sense as an ingredient, just the ingredient egg, butter, cheese, something like that, then you can see it being used uncountably. But most of the time, egg is very countable. Yeah, I mean, you can certainly say I bought 12 eggs. And because it's most of the time countable, you're going to put an a before it, or an an, certainly an an, and it's because you mean one egg. Now, it is possible to say the egg for this recipe, but that means that you have definitely just been talking to the other person about an egg. You know, maybe the other person says to you, oh, I have just eaten the last egg, and you say, well, I needed the egg for this recipe. Yeah, forget that last part, but something like that. I needed the egg for this recipe. How dare you eat that last egg? Yeah, then it could be the, but most of the time it's going to be an, and so I know that that's the correct answer here. I need an egg for this recipe, but we're out. Now, milk is very uncountable. Yeah, it's only countable when you say a bottle of milk, a pint of milk, or something like that. And it's pint and bottle that are countable. It's not the milk. And so here you can use no article. In fact, you must. You can say some, you know, I need some milk for this recipe. But you don't have to. And you can say I need milk for this recipe, but we're out. Yeah. And so notice, you know, right from the beginning that it's the uncountable nouns that are seen with no article before them. And it's not always, because uncountable nouns can have a the before them when they are definite, when they're being used as a specific type, a specific group. You know, the milk that I bought last week certainly has a definite article at the front. Yeah, the milk. What kind of milk? The milk that I bought last week. You're defining the milk as that type of milk and not just any milk, and for that reason you'll have a the. But if you mean milk in the general sense, and we do here, I need milk for this recipe, but we're out. Now, number 3, we probably mean one potato again, just like we meant one egg. Yeah, I need a potato for this recipe, but we're out. And so that would certainly have an A. If you say the, it means you've just been talking about potato probably, and you say, oh, I need the potato for this recipe. Maybe the other person in the kitchen has just taken all the potatoes. And you say, oh, I need the potato for this recipe. Or the potatoes. You'd normally say the potatoes, in fact, because it is a very countable word. So please remember how important countability is for a, an, the, and no article. It's uncountable nouns that are often seen with no article, but it's countable that must have an article before them, an a or a the. Okay, number 4. Is that 8 or B? I can't read it. So we're looking at lots of different symbols here, and this is why we need to say an 8 or a B. Yeah, is that an 8 or a B? I can't read it. Yeah, we're not talking about a specific type of 8. We're talking about 8 in the general sense here, an 8. Yeah, an 8 like the number 8. a B like the letter B. And so we don't want to use the. It's not, is that the 8 or the B? Because this isn't a specific type of 8. It's not a specific type of B. We just mean the number or the letter. Yeah, the number 8 or the letter B. Okay, so is that an 8 or a B? I can't read it. And of course, we need to do the same. Is that a U or an O? Now, I hope everyone can see here that we say an before vowel sounds. Eight is a vowel sound. O is a vowel sound. B starts with a B. It's a consonant sound. U starts with a Y. It's a consonant sound. A Y, a U. And so U is a U, but an umbrella. A university. Yeah, but an understanding, something like that. We have an understanding. Yeah, we have an agreement. Agreement also starts with a vowel, so that should be clear. Okay, number 6. He is from, well, do we mean a specific European country? I mean, we've even said here, but I don't know which one. So it's